It's time to fill up the tank at a Caracas petrol station. Walter Ruiz pays less than 5 bolivares for 44 liters, about 10 US cents at the tourist exchange rate. He hands the attendant a 10 bolivar note and, like most people, tells her to keep the change.
He just spent 4.5 bolivars. In other words, my tip was more than the price of filling the tank.
While the rest of the world watches the cost of petrol go up and up, in oil-rich Venezuela, the price hasn't budged in almost 2 decades. The situation has reached such an extreme that this little tiny bottle of water costs 90 times a liter of petrol. In fact, the only thing cheaper than petrol here these days is the air people breathe. But not for long. Desperate for cash, Venezuela's socialist government has announced it must do the unthinkable: reduce subsidies on petrol to save an estimated $12.5 billion a year. The government is expected to gradually hike petrol prices to between 5 and 10 cents a liter, still a fraction of the international price. But too much for some who are used to petrol being practically free.
If we produce the oil, why should we pay more? It's not fair, and we should resist this measure.
Historically, raising petrol prices has been explosive here, associated with capitalist belt-tightening measures, scorned by the late President Hugo Chavez and his successor.
The
government is trapped in its ideology, but it must put it aside, be pragmatic, and take painful measures to correct the illness afflicting Venezuela's economy because of its mistakes.
Although the measure will mainly impact the middle class, which drives cars, many who don't are concerned it will hurt them too.
Imagine, this will raise the price of public transport, which is already high.
It's a social and political hot potato, provoked by a price distortion that Venezuela can no longer afford. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Caracas.